In this video, I'll show you how to solve the ALEKS problem called solving for a variable in terms of other variables in a linear equation with fractions. This is going to give you an equation that has probably three variables in it. I have A, B, and C, and it's asking me in this problem to solve for C. So the expression is written my expression is written solving for A, and my job is to rearrange this equation so that I've isolated the C variable. And that's what it means when it says solve for C. You're not going to be getting a number answer for the value of C. You're just rewriting this expression so that C is on the left-hand side of the equals sign. This is definitely going to involve a fraction in it somewhere because that's part of the name of the problem. My fraction is 7/8. I'm going to rewrite this problem. A equals 7/8 times B plus C. So the first thing that I think you should do is just get rid of the fraction. And you're going to do that by multiplying both sides of the equation by the denominator of the fraction. My fraction's denominator is 8, so I'm going to multiply both sides of the equation by 8. And in my case, that lets me cancel out 8 on the left-hand side, or on the right-hand side. So on the left, I have 8a equals 7 times b plus c. And now what you do next is probably going to vary a little bit because everybody's problem will be a little bit different, but there's a good chance you'll have something like this, where you're going to have a number multiplied by a couple of things inside parentheses. So I think the next thing that you should do is expand that out. We're going to take the 7 and multiply it by each term inside the parentheses. So for me, I get 7b plus 7c. Now that I have everything expanded out, my next job is going to be to isolate the c variable. I want it all by itself. So I'm going to get rid of the 7b term on the right-hand side of the equation, again, because I want to isolate this. So I'm going to subtract 7b from both the left and right side of the equation. That moves it away from the right-hand side. On the left, I have 8a minus 7b equals 7c. And now that I have the c term all by itself, or I mean, it's not literally all by itself yet, but it's the only variable on the right-hand side of the equation, I can isolate it by dividing by 7. And whatever I do to the right-hand side, I need to do the same thing to the left. So I'm going to divide both of these terms by 7 as well, or you could just do it like this, whichever you prefer. And that is going to let me cancel the 7s out on the right-hand side. I'm also able to cancel the 7s right here on the left side. So I get 8a over 7 minus b equals c. Now the way that I'm going to be inputting the answer into ALEKS, the c term is on the left-hand side of the equation. So hopefully you can recognize that that is the same as c equals 8a over 7 minus b. And it's possible that ALEKS isn't going to like you to put the 8 and the a both in the numerator, so you might need to write it like this.